This video is going to look at variables and hypothesis in GCSE psychology. So first we're going to look at the different types of variables. Now, an independent variable is always the thing that the researcher changes. So in psychology experiments, there's usually the two groups or the two conditions are the independent variable. Now we also have a dependent variable, and this is what the researcher will be measuring. So you'll be asked to identify the independent variable or the dependent variable in your test. Now, when we're looking at variables, we want to operationalize them. And what that means is you need to be specific about what you're changing or what you're measuring. So, for example, if we have a study looking to investigate the effects of music on concentration, if we were going to operationalize the independent and dependent variable, we'd say the independent variable is music, and then we'd be specific. We'd say rock or classical music. And the dependent variable is concentration, the time taken to complete a word search. So we're being really specific about what the groups are and how we're measuring it. Now, a hypothesis is a prediction. And there's two types of hypothesis you have to write potentially in the exam. A null hypothesis, where you're saying there's going to be no difference between the two groups, or an alternative hypothesis. Now, alternative means different. So an alternative hypothesis is different to the null hypothesis. And this is where you're going to say there will be a difference between the two groups.